There was a point early on where I was like, does my dad actually enjoy writing with me, or is this for charity? You know, like, is he pulling the, well, this is my son. I'm sorry, y'all, but he's got to come in with me today. I think maybe when we had our first number one together, I think he was like, okay, maybe this could be fruitful. You know? Hey, everybody, I'm Thomas Rhett, and this is the hit story of my song, What's Your Country Song? This song really was what was a title that I had in my phone for a very long time. I was in a hotel room in Dallas writing with my dad, Jesse Frazier, Ashley Gorley, and Parker Welling. We just sat there and played around with just a bunch of different ideas, and we wrote this chorus first, just kind of about this concept that everybody has those songs that just take you back to a moment in time. Whether I was like 18 or 19 years old, I kind of just go back into in high school. You know, I mean, what was I listening to? You know, I was listening to Eric Church, I was listening to Corey Smith, you know, I was listening to all these people that I just admire as songwriters, strictly for their storytelling process. When we were kind of fiddling around with a verse, we just started to kind of throw in certain song titles from the 80s and the 90s to now, and tried to kind of piece together a story, you know, with song titles, and that chorus being that everybody's got that anthem that they can just go back to. I've always been a story guy. You know, I've always been somebody that loves to be able to tell a story in 3 or 4 minutes, and to be able to get back to that was really refreshing to me. And also for a lot of my co-writers that I've written several of my records with, to kind of take them along that journey with me was really fun for them as well, because we haven't done that in so long. 16 or 17 different titles are referenced within the song. We wanted people to listen to the song not even thinking that there were song titles in that verse. There's still versions that live in my producer's computer of us singing like 15 or 16 other verses of this song. We referenced Cruise from Florida Georgia Line. They reached out, and I referenced Barefoot Blue Jean Night by Jake, and Jake was like, man, I can't believe you put my song in a song. Are you on the Chattahoochee, on the Barefoot Blue Jean Night? Still hoping for that Alan Jackson text, but not sure if that's gonna come or not. Are you heartbroken cause you know that ain't your truck in or drive? That's actually my dad's line. Are you heartbroken cause you know that ain't your truck in or drive? I remember throwing that line out there completely as a joke. And then turns out we all stopped laughing, and my dad was like, that's actually kind of awesome. And I was like, well, is it awesome because it's your song, or is it awesome because it's awesome? My dad is just such a songwriting chameleon. He can be in any room with anybody and be able to come up with something that's really cool and catchy. There's definitely moments where he'll look at me and be like, that's not good. Those are the kind of relationships you have to have with your co-writers, whether it's your friend or your dad, to be able to be, you know, truthful with each other and not just be yes men with each other. And my dad has been such a great songwriting gauge for me, and even if he wasn't a part of the song, I'll send him songs that I wrote with other people, and he'll give me honest feedback. We shot the whole thing in Nashville. Got to shoot like a real Friday night football game. Somehow my director TK got to walk on the field while they're doing their jumping and running through the paper, and you know, getting the fans in the stands and the cheerleaders. And there's one of my favorite scenes is this car with 4 high school girls driving down the road just like singing this song, and it's just kind of a representation of just small town USA. Some of us come from small towns and some of us come from large cities, but we all are connected by music. This song was about representing like real people, real farmers in Tennessee, real folks in high school, you know, real granddads. We didn't use any, you know, actors for this video. I wanted it to be as authentic as possible, just to kind of capture, you know, how music is just one of those things that can transport you to the future or the past, or help you really want to be in the present. From New York to Los Angeles to the middle of nowhere, Kansas, to Seattle to Miami, whether you live in a city or way out, everybody everywhere has just a little bit of country inside of them. I don't think you really ever know what a song is going to do until it's out in the world. During quarantine, it was one of the first songs that I played on my social media accounts, and just kind of started teasing new music. And, you know, just based on the reaction and based on the response, you can tell that at least it's not going to suck when you put it out. You at least have a little bit of a gauge that certain people like it. But there's something about midnight on a Thursday night when a brand new song is coming out. It's like I can't sleep. It's like I have to kind of stay awake to see what people think about it. So I think you can kind of have inklings, but you never know until it gets on the radio and you get to hear people's feedback. It's a pretty nauseating / amazing moment when a song comes out, because you really just want people to love it as much as you do.